What up, YouTube? Back in the garage again, as always. Day probably 500 of this quarantine, probably because of my hair. But I'm a little stuck right now with Civic. In the last video, or whichever way this is going to come out, but we're going to change all the suspension. We're almost done. But I showed that you guys, we did have to cut these arms off. So I'm waiting for those to come in. It says it's going to be here maybe next week, maybe the end of this week. But that's the problem right now because we're in the situation that we're in. Getting parts here are a lot harder than it should be. We do have these arms that also came in, and I have new lower ball joints that'll come in for the front, so we're just going to do those as well in that other video. But for now, what I did come in was these Ganadors on my MR2, the mirrors. So right now this is for a right-hand drive car, and I'm going to try to show you guys. Alright, so on Ganador mirrors, they're all meant for right-hand drive cars. There's not really a left-hand drive version, I think. Could correct me if I'm wrong, but anyways, what the problem right now is I can't see anything out of them, left or right. The right side, definitely, I mean, that's what I see. And that's not really helpful. Luckily, the car is very small and I can pretty much see all around when I do a shoulder check, so I'm not in like superior danger. But when I was driving this car initially, the first time I got this car started, this wasn't even here. And these mirrors didn't really work, so it was kind of a sketchy doohickey. But on the, at least on the right side, I think it kind of works. Let me see. I mean, you kind of can see out of it. It's not ideal. You don't really see most of it. You still have to shoulder check a lot harder. Anyways, so a company called Garage Alpha makes these mirror covers, or I guess the mirror glass. And all you got to do is you got to take them apart. They have a little tutorial on how to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these mirrors off the MR2 and I'm going to show you guys how to change the mirrors so that I can see. Okay, first things first is I got to see if I can just take the mirrors off by removing this cover. I don't think I can because there should be a wiring harness that is inside the door jamb. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna take the door card out and then get the wiring harness out, and it should be alright. Luckily it's not too hard on this car. Yeah, you don't have to take the entire door card out, you can just kind of have it hanging like this, just enough so you can get this wiring harness out. Okay, so on the MR2, to take the door card out, there's this screw right here. It's a bracket. You pop this door cover off, pop this one off. It's a screw here, and 3 screws down there. And then you just gotta pull on it to make it come out. Alright, never mind about me dropping this. Luckily, no damage. Just a couple light scratches on it. But it's wrapped, so it's not the end of the world. My bad. Alright, brought the mirrors inside. That should look pretty good in this lighting. Oh yeah, we got Animal Crossing going on here. Animal Crossing going on there. And here are the parts. Garage Alpha actually makes the parts that will fit into these Ganadors. They came looking like this. They hooked it up with some extra bits. Quite pricey. I think these are like $100. Stop it. $1? No. $150. Wow. For some glass. I mean, that's alright, I guess, for safety. You couldn't see out of them before.
Yeah.
But still, nonetheless, I mean, it's still pricey, especially when you convert it back to Canadian. That's more, almost like $200. So this is the new glass. I'm gonna try to open this up. Put it in. Alright, so this is what they end up looking like. It's nice blue tint to them. Fairly standard glass, I think. I think the passenger side has got the convex to it. Yeah, it does. It's got some kind of weird shape to it. So that'll help with passenger visibility. Man, I wish you could just flip these around, but I guess you can't. This is kind of it ends up looking like. Yeah. Alright, so the glass on these mirrors, I think they just pull right out. So we're gonna do it. You know,
Yeah.
just kind of capture the gist of it. So you're just gonna pull them out gently. So one of the nipples, it's kind of just held in with a ball point right here, and these nipples kind of help guide it. So just kind of give it a firm tug. That should be it. So these are the nipples that kind of hold it in place. They guide it. They're pretty bendy. And, yeah. Now to get the glass on, I think we just have to remove the old glass. Maybe get a hairdryer or like a heat gun. So I think they're just glued on. Yeah, they look like they're just glued on. So I go grab a heat gun.
That quarantine hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gross. Almost. There you go. Alright, that's what it looks like. So it looks like they use like a whole piece of double-sided pad of some sort. On the other side, we're just going to use some 3M double-sided tape on ours. Try to get as good of a surface as you can. And yep. Hope it works. Nah, who am I kidding? Of course it's gonna work. Okay, we're just gonna take some isopropyl, spray down our backing plate and the mirror back. Then we start applying the double-sided tape, and that'll create a pretty good sticking surface, hopefully. Because I don't want these flying off on the highway. There you can see they're not too dirty. But you can see that they're not too dirty, but in order for the 3M to really work well, you need to completely clean of oil and like any type of microscopic dust. Alright, not the best looking tape job, but
What is that?
don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
It should work. So, but we got most of the surfaces covered, so I'm pretty confident this will be fine. Look at that. It's looking like it won't fall off. Just pop these back in. Just gotta put the locator tabs in. Press it down firmly. And I think we're good. Now I just gotta do the other side. But here's a little before and after. Blue, not blue. Blue, not blue. Super dark now, but these are on. Looking good. So just a few small mods on the MR2 for now. I'm trying to clean it up, make it more drivable. And yeah, I mean, it kind of has a few goodies on it already, and we're not looking to like go crazy on a car just yet. But for now, all these little small mods kind of add up to a build. And I think like details like that really set apart, like, you know, all these generic car builds that you kind of see people doing. I mean, like, it's easy to like, I guess, go for the big parts and make it look good. But what I think sets, you know, a little bit more of a standard is just kind of like the tiny details. And when you go judge a car show or when you see other people's cars, you kind of look for those details. I mean, yeah, you're gonna find, you know, 20 cars with like the V3 Pandem kit, but the ones that stand out are the ones that put a little bit more effort into it. It's just kind of like anything in life, really. But so that's it for the mirror install. Hopefully I'm gonna get some of those parts for the Civic soon. I'll finish putting these in and get some more garage space back again. I mean, it's kind of a fight, but you know, that's what it is. Peace.